In his moment of desperation, the words finally spoken that before were only flits through our mind, not knowing if we would ever be able to be together. My breathing came in and out in short bursts, and it had nothing to do with the cold that seeped through my skin and into my bones, or the air that rushed through the cabin, whipping my hair and my face. Shit. Did I just commit myself to Hunter because Shane told me Aaron was engaged to Olivia? What if Shane was lying? I shook my head. No, Shane was mine now. He couldn't lie to me. Could he? I slammed my fist on the armrest, angry at my dad for not teaching me anything sooner. I bit at my fingernails. I couldn't be mad at my dad, though. I thought I'd have time to learn from him. I thought, as soon as I shifted. Everything hung on that detail, and damn it all, I wasted so much time when I could have been learning from him. I knew nothing, and it was my own friggin' fault. I glanced at Hunter out of the corner of my eye, who was pressed back into his seat as the plane shook. The fog made the atmosphere seem surreal. I began to tremble, a combination of the cold now pressing inside of me and my own guilt for giving up on Aaron so quickly. And yet, I was aware of all the men around me, somehow each a part of me now. The magic of the necklace and the alpha inside me brought them to me, claiming them as mine. But I still clung to my dreams of my life with Aaron. How could I give that up so quickly? I was torn between my old life with Aaron and the life ahead of me with the dragon shifters who had risked their lives to save mine. I felt like a traitor and a coward, running from my father's killer and away from the man who loved me. But I'd had no choice in the matter, the other side of me argued. It was like trying to save a car flying down the side of the mountain with no brakes. Shithead Scarface forced it on me. I had to jump out. The rest of the night passed as if the fog never left. Though it felt like forever, we finally landed safely. I thanked the pilots profusely, even though I couldn't remember the exact words I'd used. Easton actually hugged them, and then we switched planes in a hurry. I wasn't even sure where we were going or where we even were. I followed along willingly, in a total haze about what the hell was going on. The guys managed to sleep at some point or another as the night passed, each keeping a watchful eye on me. I knew that they were all worried about me, so I attempted to keep up with their conversations, their plans for what we were going to do next, but I couldn't concentrate. At some point, Avery was working on a computer and talking on the phone at the same time. He paused to ask me some questions, and I remembered answering them, but for the life of me I couldn't remember what I'd said. All I could think about was what had happened the past few days. My dad's bright and proud look, my mother's fiddling in the kitchen in preparation for my birthday party. I would never have those things again. Tears threatened to leak from my eyes, and it made my face hurt. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. I wanted my family back. I wanted to take back the look on Aaron's face when I raised my gun to him.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
I looked up, startled. What? Christian was standing over me. I looked around. Avery and Easton were gone, and Hunter stood at the door to the plane, looking at me expectantly. I quickly unbuckled my seatbelt and stood up, stretching my legs. Where are we? Christian furrowed his eyebrows.
You don't remember?
I looked into his green eyes, noting the way they darkened when he was worried. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I couldn't sleep. He nodded, and I knew that he didn't entirely believe me.
It's okay.
He rubbed my arm.
You've had a rough past few days.
I put my hand on his and smiled, allowing it to reach my eyes. Thanks, Christian. I met with Hunter at the door, and he put his arm around my neck and kissed the top of my head. I squinted in the bright light as we left the plane. Avery was punching Easton's arm, and Easton scowled, rubbing it. Then Easton turned towards me, and I could see the humor he tried to hide in his frown.
You coming yet?
Avery answered.
That's what she said.
Growling, Easton aimed for Avery's arm, but Avery stepped out of the way just in time. Easton wrapped his arm around Avery's neck and pulled him in, razzing him. Hunter and I walked out of the private bay.